oriented. We're also going to build a new clubhouse. And I should say, if anyone has questions, please stop me at any time. I want to answer all of your questions.
Do you have a brand for the hotel?
We have not decided on a Marriott or a Hyatt or a Starwood as a provider for us or partner.
It's the 4th year, so at the moment that's
right.
It's interesting because there's a lot of people that are interested in the sports connection, so there's actually a lot of interest.
For me, Marriott, because of the number of horses they have for the Marriott and Starwood properties, as well as Disney, those are 2 opportunities for us. Next door to the, and I want to talk about how they've again built this extra parking and a go through underneath and a circle around. They really were very efficient with our space, and I love it.
Talk about the clubhouse.
Okay, the clubhouse is going to be 6 stories as well, and we're going to buy the School of Rock franchise for Topeka so that we have opportunity for the youth and their family during the off season, which is the winter. That complex, the clubhouse itself, is going to have a variety of activities going on: game room, rental room for parties, concessions, spa, workout facility, cycling room, our facilities for our School of Rock. It will have an outside balcony looking onto the golf course. This golf course is really important because, as you can see, there are little light fixtures right here. Our entire facility is almost completely powered by renewable energies, including the wind with our windmill, and water recycling from our pond, and the solar integration on the rooftops. We also imagine possibly having a solar array along our property line that will power. This is a jumbotron. If you were wondering what this is right here, this yellow structure is a very large LED jumbotron that will be doing a variety of things. It will be promoting musicians, brands, artists. It will be promoting professional golf lessons. We will be streaming the top 50 to 100 golf for our golf teacher lessons, where people can sign up for a weekend tutorial with a famous instructor, whether it be Dave Pells or Tom Watson or BJ Singh. When they get older, they're going to be teaching golf lessons, and this is where they will stream them. The reason I know this is possible is because David Ledbetter is one of my close alliances, and he said this is a great idea and I need to do it. So that's what we're doing with this first venue. We have, courtesy of Tom and David Peterson, implemented a parcel here. This is the back property of how many acres, guys?
About 10.
Okay, 10 acres. This is a potential opportunity here that they could talk about if they wanted to, but that's what this illustrates. This back part is not really part of my project. It's an opportunity for someone else that we heard might want to become a partner with us. There's not a lot that is being said about that right now, but we can give you more information on that in the future. But what this facility is in the back is an ice rink. There are 2 ice rinks under this building, and it is solar powered. And there is plenty of parking. And this would support a junior hockey league or semi-pro league here in Topeka and the region. We are going to be promoting live events here. The way that we drive people to our venue from around the world is that we are going to be promoting and showcasing events that can take place nowhere else in the world. I have worked for a long time to try to move this event around the world to other people's golf courses, not my own, and I had a challenging time doing that, so I figured the best opportunity was basically to purchase my own venue or work with a team in a private-public partnership between a variety of entities to bring something like this to fruition. Ty, do you have anything you want to add?
Yeah, what I would say about that is that some of you who don't follow the golf world may or may not be aware of this, but basically bringing live entertainment events to golf courses is actually something that's being done in quite a few places. And these actually are, some of them are different than you might imagine. Some of them are not full golf games. Some of these are putting championships. Some of these are actually driving championships where big guys come in. There's some pretty big prize money. In fact, they arrange kind of a circular grandstand around a single hole, and these guys compete in this space. And so this can be combined with music events. So at Universal Music, when I was there, what we were looking at is how to combine music and sports, and how to bring, you basically use the land, all the facilities are there, to basically put together some entertainment packages. These can be add-ons to actual events, they're golf events. So in the daytime, it's the golf event, and then in the evening time, there's a concert or another event. But also you can have your own standalone events once you have the facility, the parking, and the other things you need there. And the major music festivals today, which I don't think there is one here in Topeka, are some of the most profitable events that are out there right now. It is the growth area for live music, and it is a big opportunity. And of course, it brings tons of people to town for whatever events, and these could be a variety of different styles of music to fit kind of the audience that this is suited for. So maybe we'll put you back on
That's
here
awesome.
And finish. Wait, I keep
so
going through the
perfect.
phases what they are.
Okay, so that was perfect. Stage one is really about activating the venue. The venue's 1.925 for its total of 55 acres. If there was a purchase of the back acreage, there would be a decrease in that overall asking price. But activating the venue and then doing 15 to 25 million in upgrades for the first year, which include parking lots, our jumbotron, our fencing, so that it looks like a top golf venue that can extend to 400 plus yards. We won't integrate the full RFID tracking until year 2, so we're still up on year 1. We will work on the par 3 course creation, and again, that will be RFID, but on the second year. We'll take care of all of our technology integration, mostly on the second year. But what is really also going to drive our revenues is our social media marketing, advertising, and I will tell you that I'm a very extensive social media marketer, not for myself, I used to be, but for other people, and I use a very extensive gamut of technologies and tools. So I'm not dealing with the top 5, I'm dealing with the top 50. So we reach everyone very quickly. So we're going to move on to stage 2, and this is really where we...
Luke, how long was stage 1?
1 year. Every stage is 1 year. So when I say driving range installation, that means the triple to quadruple level deck, not the fencing. The fencing is in stage 1. The fencing is approximately 2 to 2.5 million for the poles and the fencing. So stage 2, though, we're going to be doing the creation of the multi-tier range, and then technologically advancing the facility and installing parking lots. And then we go on to year 3, stage 3, and that will see an increase because we're going to be putting in our clubhouse, more parking lot installation, and really focusing on what the mission of this project is to empower families and entertain families with renewable energy-driven facility. And so we're really going to focus on how we convert all of our renewables into energies that power the facility. Kevin Good is going to talk to us about the opportunity there with both solar and wind and renewables. If he wants to add anything right now, he could. If you want to talk about it.
Yeah, so as far as the opportunities there on a property like this, commercially, the solar system has most value if you are using the energy as it's being generated. So staging as this goes forward will be fairly important to increase the production as the facility really needs it. Otherwise, the interconnection rules and how the integration into the grid is kind of dependent on the interconnection law, the laws that are associated here in Kansas. And Westar also has a lot of since this is on the Westar grid, we'll have a lot of say in how that is integrated as well. There's potentials there. We really haven't explored too much about that because I've yet to learn exactly how much energy is actually going to be used here in the facility, and that may take years to actually figure that out. But we can use carport structures, we can use rooftops. If there is land available, we can go onto the land and utilize the land as areas. We've partnered with SunPower. I actually brought Peter in today from, he's from Austin, and SunPower is probably the best equipment you can possibly buy. In fact, I think Luke found us because he was looking into SunPower's, that was his interest in it's the best equipment you can buy, longest warranties, best efficiencies if you want to try to pack a bunch of energy into a small area. And we've partnered with SunPower because we really want to provide the best equipment, and they provide the best support. So
in a competitive landscape, that becomes even more competitive, which is the energy and utility and the renewables, the warranties and the efficiency of the technology